Hey y'all, so once again I forgot to record an intro while in makeup, so we're just gonna get right into the video. Going in with my concealer, I'm of course priming my eyelids and setting that as my base for all of the eyeshadow. Then going in with the e.l.f. brow dip, I'm going to fill in my eyebrows, which is such a long process for me, but I will get the hang of it eventually. Then going in with my conspiracy palette, I am taking the color Tanacon and I am putting that in my crease with a fluffy brush and winging that out slightly. Using the color My Pills, I'm going to blend out the edges. Taking my concealer, I am making a cut crease. I was going to do a half cut crease at first and then decided I was going to do it fully across and wing it out following the eyeshadow. I then set the concealer using the big white color in the James Charles palette that I lost the insert to. Going back into the conspiracy palette, I took Diet Root Beer and I ended up softening up that cut crease that I made because I really didn't like how harsh it was. I then used the Jeffree Star Velour Liquid Lip in Hi, How Are Ya to create a winged liner using a small eyeliner brush. This part honestly took me a lot longer than I expected because I kept having to dip the applicator back into the bottle so I could get more of the liquid lip onto the brush. Then using the matte red color from the James Charles palette, I ended up setting half of the liquid lip with that using the same small brush. Then using the Honey Drip Cosmetics Sultry Sunset palette, I'd take the red glittery color and put that just over top the red eyeshadow that I had placed down. Then going in with my NYX Epic Ink Liner, I decided on making the outer part of the wing liner black just to really give this look some more dimension. Using my rods here from the Conspiracy palette, I blended the liner into the glitter a little better, and then of course went back in with a little bit more glitter. Dipping back into Diet Root Beer in the Conspiracy palette, I decided to touch up my crease a little bit and wing the eyeshadow a little bit past where the eyeliner was. Alrighty, moving on to the face, I'm taking my Jeffree Star Liquid Frost and Ice Cream Bling and putting that on the high points of my face, and then going in with a beauty blender and blending that all out. Then using my e.l.f. Camo Concealer, I'm concealing under my eyes and being really careful to blend it out next to that eyeliner. Then using my Revlon Candid Foundation, I'm going in and putting that on a beauty blender and blending that all over my face, under my eyes, and down into my neck. Then going in with my Rimmel Stay Matte Face Powder, I'm using a big fluffy brush and just setting my entire face. I'm then going to go in with my bronzer and my blush and just really warm my face up because I look like the living dead. Then taking the bright green color from the James Charles palette, I'm putting that on my lower lash line and then taking a bit of Illuminati from the Conspiracy palette and putting that over top that as well. Now I'm just going to apply my lashes and some mascara on my lower lash line. Here's where the fun begins. I'm going to take my eyeliner and I'm going to start by my brow bone and create some loopy, squiggly line that curls around my eye down towards my cheekbone. And then wherever I want to add a little more loops to that line, I'm just going to do that in, kind of resembling Christmas lights. Then using a small brush and some concealer, I'm going to fill the inside of those bulb areas to lighten it up so the color really stands out. I'm then going to be going in with the colors Food Videos and Flaming Hot from the Conspiracy palette and the bright green color in the James Charles palette on a small fluffy brush, and using that to pat over top the bulbs and kind of blending them outside of the bulbs to create a glowing Christmas bulb look. I honestly feel like if I would not have laid the concealer down underneath, it would not have looked as bright and as good and not blended out as well as it had. So the concealer definitely did the trick. Then going back in with my eyeliner, I'm just going to sharpen up the edges of the Christmas bulbs. I then took the very end of a small angled brush and dipped it in my concealer so that I could create a little highlight on the Christmas bulbs.
That's boss.
I loved his reaction to this look. That's boss.
Listen.
Then using the silver glitter in my Honey Drip Cosmetics Sultry Sunset palette, I'm taking that on the green and yellow Christmas bulbs to give it some sparkle, and then taking the red glitter and doing the same to the red Christmas bulbs. Then taking the silver glitter again, I'm putting that slightly under my eye and then following the bottom side of my winged liner. Then taking the white shimmer shade from the James Charles palette, I'm using that as my highlighter. And I realized that I probably should have done the highlighter before I did the Christmas lights, because it was a little difficult to put the highlighter where I wanted it without messing up the Christmas lights. Then taking the Jeffree Star Velour Liquid Lip in Hi How Are Ya, I am putting that on my lips. And that completes this extremely festive Christmas look. I love how it turned out, and if you did as well, please give this video a thumbs up. If you haven't already, be sure to hit the subscribe button and hit the bell notification button, ding-a-ling-a-ling, if you want to be notified every time I post, because it is very sporadic. Anyways, I love you guys. Thank you so much for your support, and I will see y'all in my next video. God bless. Merry Christmas.